Jess, thank you so much for joining us from what looks like your living room. Lovely flowers, by the way. It looks lovely in the background. How are you?
Just for you, that. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me on. I'm just a normal Friday here and bit of training. Nothing exciting.
So why now? Why the decision to join the ranks of Super League Triathlon? Obviously, it comes off the back of Tokyo, and I guess everything lined up for you, and you obviously did so well at the Arena Games. Why now?
I don't know. The Arena Games just give me a little snippet of what it's like, and I don't know. It's so fun and well organised, and you get to go places, and they just do it so different and really. I can't think of the word, but just like not upper class, just really cool. So I don't know, I just really fancied it.
We can be upper class. That's fine. Upper class is good.
Yeah, but not upper class, but just not, like cool, just different. I feel really old saying cool, but yeah, the reason I didn't originally, I thought I couldn't cope with the fast and furious, young bucks and stuff. I'm knocking on, but I quite enjoyed the Arena Games. I've probably like committed to it now, and then I'll probably just die a death and think, oh, it's nothing like the Arena Games. But either way, you're going to nice places, it'd be a good laugh, won't it? So.
Yeah, yes, it will be. It will be a very good laugh. But you say that, right? Oh, all the young bucks are too fast. Then you went to the Arena Games and took every single point on offer, and you did it by streets. Were you surprised by that result, considering the field you had?
Yeah, definitely. And especially because we'd have been locked down and we'd not been in the pool for 8 weeks or something. So, and it was a pool swim, so it was all so different. But I don't know. Yeah, I didn't expect it at all. But I think I just got my head down and I was deadly serious about it and just, I don't know, just went for it. Like even when I had a lead, I was still just going for it. I don't know. It's weird when you're on a turbo. It's just totally different. So yeah, just a bit of weirder.
You just got in the cave, didn't you? Because I remember calling it, and I'm saying, mate, slow down. You're like 25 seconds ahead. Just stop hurting yourself. And then your face was like.
You start.
You kept going.
That's like Johnson. You looked like such an idiot, because you had a massive gap and you were still really trying. And I'm like, well, I was just finishing the race.
Yeah, dominating.
You were like,
yeah,
just really
dominating. Yeah, forget it. You
Yeah.
absolutely smashed it. Now, I mean, let's hope for more of that. Obviously, there's a very British flavour in the lineup for the women's five Brits. So you're taking up at the moment a third of the field, and we're going to do 2 races at home, I guess, for you vaguely, because we've got London, we've got Jersey, and in between we've got Munich and Malibu. Now, what do you think of that? Four rounds in 4 weeks will be a bit of a Super League World Tour.
I know. Is it? Did you say we were getting a private jet for each place? Is that right?
I cannot confirm or deny these allegations. I won't be on it.
I know. I think it's good. I've never been to Munich. I've never been to Jersey. I've been to London, and I haven't been to Miami. So I'm going to be loving it. It's just going to be different places. So, and I think it's good. It's a bit like Formula One sort of thing. Everyone's just bash, bash, bash. So you got to be on it, haven't you? And you got to recover well and stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. It really will be interesting to see how people perform week on week. Because even what was the gap between London and Rotterdam? 3 weeks.
Yes, 3 weeks. Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't that long, was it? And you can still see a difference in performance. So it'd be interesting to see who, if anyone like full on dies, or do you know what I mean, vice versa, comes through at the end, or someone dominates it all. You never know. Be interesting.
I guess tactically as well. I mean, there is one race there there's 6 days apart, because it's a Sunday to a Saturday, and I guess you've got to accumulate points. It's a little bit like a month-long Arena Games, because you've got to accumulate points. So you've got to understand, maybe not, hammering if you're 30 seconds ahead, maybe you'll just ease it off a bit, because you've got a race again in 6 days. So you got to think about that, mate.
Yeah, I'll struggle with that one more. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, think about that.
How about the lineup too? So you've got Cassandra Beaugrand, Katie Zafiris, Rachel Klammer, Vicky Holland. Sophie Caldwell. I've got to get the list up here because I don't see who else have we got. Beth Potter is coming in. Taylor Spivey, did I already say? I don't know. Leonie Perriot. There's so many names, and they're all contenders. Like, it's a hugely deep field.
That is going to be really hard. How many in total?
15. There's 15 women that are named, but we'll have wild cards as well that'll come in late on. So you can't rest. We don't know who. I don't know who that's going to be. Could be anyone. There's a few names that aren't there, like Kirsten Casper and Summer Rappaport at the moment from the Americans we talked about. But then you welcome people in like Maya Kingma and Beth Potter that add to a field that is so good. I mean, you could pick any of them on any day. And then there's Jess Learmonth, who I hear is pretty good.
Well, he's going to be harder than Olympics. It's going to, because sometimes in the Olympics, obviously there's only a certain amount of people can go from one nation, even though they're a strong nation or whatever. So actually, it's going to be jam packed. It's going to be.
You sound nervous, mate. Are you all right? Do you want to pull out?
A bit, yeah. Is that an option?
Well, actually, speaking of the Olympics, man, it's coming up. Not long now, 80-something days. And the great Tim Don, we were just talking about it before, has picked you as his gold medalist. I mean, how do you feel right now heading in? And yeah, he has. Yeah. I mean, we asked everyone, and he picked you out. And I picked you too. I picked you as well. I mean, I didn't say it, but in my head, I was like, yeah, Jess. And I'm saying that now.
Oh, nice. Well, thanks. Are you doing that because we're chatting now? I've got a feeling.
That's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, 100%. But how are you feeling? This last question, I mean, obviously we're getting close and you must be sort of not feeling the pressure, but you're not too far away now.
No, it's creeping up. Do you know when everyone does the countdowns? I think, do we need the countdowns? It's coming fast enough. I don't need to know the specific days. But I wasn't feeling the pressure until Tim. Do you know what I mean? I was just cruising along fine. But now, you never know. No, things are fine now. I mean, I've had an awful winter, but I feel like I'm progressing, and it's just going to be in time, really. So I'm looking forward to it.
Last question, and it's a very serious, deep question. If potentially, circumstantially, you were neck and neck with Georgia Taylor Brown crossing the line in Tokyo for real this time, and you thought, we could hold hands again, and then you said to her, let's hold hands again, right? And then you held hands, and then you were 5 meters before the line. Would you sell her out at the last minute and sprint?
Of course I would.
Yes, of course you would. Of course you would.
Absolutely. She's pretty well champ. She's already had that one.
I'll make sure she sees that. The smart option would have said, no, not at all. We would go across together and then lull her into a false sense of security and then do it on the day.
But now I've messed it up because she'll never trust me now. Oh.
Mm-hmm. No.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, hang on.
No, right. No, I wouldn't really. I'd say bring it out. Yes.
It's very sad. I'm trying to come between you. I'll stop wasting your time. Jess, thank you so much for joining us. And also just thank you for signing up and making what is an incredibly strong Super League Triathlon lineup just that little bit stronger. Thanks, Jess.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I look forward to racing. Can't wait.